Hello everyone and welcome to the Vintage Needle Crafter. My name is Laura. Well, I'm going to sit down with you for a little time here to discuss what I've been working on and finished objects that I've done for the week. I do have a couple of finished objects that are small projects, and I have a whip here that I am currently in the making. I'm surprised myself I haven't got any whips going on except for just one. Just one, actually two. So with that being said, how is everyone? Welcome to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. This is my little corner where I love to sit down and discuss all things knit and crochet. Now, if you are a returning viewer, you have noticed that I do not do the song introduction in the end with the name. I found it, yes, it was much faster and better uploads if I just unedit the whole entire video. So this is raw, this is natural, this is just me sitting in my little front room and sharing with all the world what I love to make and what I do. So, welcome. All right, the first thing you'll notice something I'm wearing. I showed you this last week. This is my woolen shawl that I finished. I will show it to you again. It's just a knitted piece in stockinette stitch with a little bit of reversal stitching with a little bit band of color work. I reversed it by doing a purl stitch on the right side. As you can see, in between the rows, I done purl stitching zigzag like that. And this was knitted up, as I said before, in a thicker woolen yarn. It was, I always forget the name when I sit down to do these things. Anyway, I'd mentioned it last week, and it is a roving. I think it was, yes, Patton's Classic Wool Roving in the colorway gray. And the color striping in it, the very light pink, is merino wool that I had hand spun my own self. And I paired it in there just for a little bit of color so it wouldn't be so plain. It would just give it a little something, just a little something extra. So there that is again. It's getting a little bit warm to wear it actually. We've been having in-between temperatures lately here. It's been cloudy now. We're in that time of season in November to where we're getting much cloudiness, cool temperatures. It's not cold enough to have the furnace running all day, but yet it's chilly in the house. So it's something I love to just grab and throw on, as well as cardigans. Okay, there's that. And now for the fun little side thing I've been working on. A lot of you might not be interested in this, but maybe, I don't know. This is something I done for one of my children. It's a character hat. It is a knight's helmet. All done up in acrylic. This was, what yarn did I use for this? Windtuck. Windtuck is no longer available. It's a very old vintage yarn. And for up here, I just used different shade of red. And then the little piece down here is for going right here. And then there's buttons that I sewn on, and the buttons are really unique too. Yeah, they're like knight crested, medieval looking buttons, but this just comes off, it unbuttons where you can wear it this way. There's a better view. Or you could put this on for the extra warmth. Yes. Children make unusual requests sometimes, but I was so happy to do it. It's always fun when you can knit or crochet for your children. I'm just going to say not all children are knit and crochet worthy. So, but when they request something, I'm right there. I thought, oh yes, I can do that for you. So that was in the making. Another thing that I finished was a book cover. It's just a simple, I saw this over on Instagram, where I got the idea from. And this is just a simple book cover with a button on the front. This I made up in granny squares sewn together. There's 8 of them. And then I made an edge around the top and then sewn it together. I'll unbutton it and show you. I just have a little, oh, it's a little bit fiddly. I probably should have made the loop a little bit larger, but it just has that little loop right there that holds the button. Book in there. I have my Bible in there. I carried at church, so I wanted a cover. So when I sewn it together, I made this end stick out a little over on this side so it would close over with the closure. That's quite easy to do. It's just 4 granny squares sewn together, and go around it with a extra few rows of single crochet, and then sew it together, and yeah. It's just a nice little book cover. And I can even slip in my phone in here, slip in an extra book in here. So that makes it nice. I'm just going to button it back up. So I crocheted that up on using number 3 acrylic yarn and a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. I just kind of measured my book and kind of done the math to see how big I would make each granny square. So that was a nice, fun project that I made. Okay, and this, you've seen this before, but this was my October finished cardigan, or finished sweater, sorry, jumper. Not cardigan. This is quite warm. I've had to put this aside for now and bring it out when it gets a little cooler. I get warm quite easy, especially in heated buildings. So when I wore this to church a couple Sundays ago, whoo, I had to go in the bathroom, and good thing I had like a t-shirt on underneath, because this had to come off. This is a really warm sweater. It's going to be wonderful as it gets a little cooler. Just has not been cold enough yet to wear it. But I enjoyed making it. It was in James C. Brett yarn and shade SH09. So that was my finished sweater. I did have another one going, and this is a current work in progress. I have not picked this up at all since the last time I showed it to you. I don't like it. I don't like it as a V-neck, because when I put it over my head, I don't know if I can right now, but when I put it over my head, I just didn't like the way it was looking with the V. Perhaps maybe I should have went an extra couple rows and then increased. I don't know, but anyway, I thought by the time I get the V done, I'm not sure if I'm going to like the style of it. So I'm frogging this one out, and I'm going to restart it. And what I'm planning on doing is doing a top-down circular. I haven't decided if I wanted to make it a cardigan or a pullover. I'm thinking cardigan, as warm as I usually get, because I'm always warm, summer or winter. So I think I'm going to just do that in the round and then make the band like this. Make the garter stitch band. I thought that looked very nice. Wouldn't that make a nice band? I think so. Well, the shadow is not wanting to show the detail. But there, when you hold it that way, you can see how that will look for a band. And I think that would look very nice. So it's okay, since I cut my yarn anyway. I'm just going to, and I'm not going to roll this into a ball. I'm just going to slip the needle out and just pull it apart as I start anew. So that's probably going to get started this afternoon. After I get done filming here, I'm going to just have myself some coffee, upload this video, and it usually takes overnight, so you won't see it till tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. But yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing with that. I love this yarn. Like I said, it's so soft and warm. And I knitted this two-stranded, one strand, I don't have the yarn here. I always do that. I don't know why. One strand is mohair. Let's see, if I go like this, you might be able to see. I'll pull it apart for you. One strand is mohair, Drops Kid Silk mohair, and the second strand is a Lion Brand Wool Ease. So this is part acrylic, you know, part wool. When I wash it, I'll be sure just to use Delicate Cycle and hand wash and probably lay flat to dry. So I think that was everything I have going on. Oh no, there's one more thing I wanted to show you in progress, and I have to go get it because I forgot to bring it in. So hold on. Oh nice, now the sun came out, so it's a little bit brighter. Okay, I have it in this bag, and I'm separating the bags because I don't want the yarn to tangle. It was that Christmas sweater I shown you last time with Yarn Smith's Merino sock and James Seabrett yarn for the white. The green, James Seabrett does not make a solid green, so I used Drops Kid Silk mohair. I have more on the way, and I hope it gets to me soon because I want to get going on this again. And that one is held with the Merino sock. This is my new favorite yarn, by the way. I'm liking the Merino sock. It's very soft, garment worthy. Oh yes, garment worthy. Not just for socks. So now I'm going to pull this out of the bag because the red is down here at the bottom, and it's the same yarn with James Seabrett in red. The green in James Seabrett was the only color I could not get, solid color. Alrighty, this is a granny stitch. You know I show a lot of granny stitch things on my channel. It's my favorite, absolute favorite stitch to crochet, but it's coming along. When I divided for the sleeves, you know, when I did that, I added a extra stitch in here. You can see right here. You see where there's 2 and 1. I wanted to give a little extra width around the bust area because I wanted this to be loose and comfortable. Oh, and I corrected my stitch back here, and this is the right side I'm showing you. At first you can see that kind of sloppiness a little bit right here, and it's not as neat. Well, I worked with it and I corrected that. I took my time wrapping the yarns in a certain way, so now it's corrected. The little bit at the top, I'm just going to have to live with because there is no way I'm going to go all the way back up and frog it all the way there just to make that look neater. Just going to have to live with it, and I'm trying not to get these tangled. That's the hard thing. Or I'm trying not to pull this out. I'm going to put it on for you so you can see. I'm going to keep the sleeve short. I'm just going to do a half double crochet in the front loop and then half double crochet in the back loop to make kind of a rib look. I could stand up. So it's right now it's cropped. It's right below my navel. So a little bit longer to go. I'm thinking I'm going to get it right about here, and then start the ribbing. So it's coming along. It's getting there. It's very comfortable and breathable. I had it on last night when I was watching television, and I thought I'm going to keep this on for about an hour, just sitting here and working on another project, not moving around to tangle my yarn or anything, just to see how it felt. And you know what? I like it. It's not overheated. It's light, airy, and breathable. So you know how it is sometimes when you are at Christmas parties or you're in a crowded room and it gets a little hot, but you like your Christmas sweaters. And this one here, I can tell you, it's a good one. It's a good one. It's very simple to make. I don't have a pattern, but I can tell you I just chained a number of chains in a circle, joined it, and then divided the stitches by 4. I think this one I done 88. I think my count was 88 stitches, and I used, let's see, this is a 5 for the body. I used a 4.5. I think I used this one here actually. Yes, I used this one, a 4.5, and then every 22nd stitch put a place marker. And where that place marker is, that's where you're going to do your increases for each corner. And the increases are 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet in the same stitch. So when you get those increases, you're going to increase every round, and that's going to make your square. Okay, I'll take this back off to show you what I mean. If I can hold it a certain way, again, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to tell this way, but you see that there. Yes, you can see. You see that there. That's going to make your square. And at each corner, you can see those increases. So you measure from the neck down to where you want it to sit. And I always go 1.5 inches past my armpit because I like that loose, breathable room. So that's what I done for that, and that was how long I got. And then as you're ready, the square stops, and then you're going to, it's kind of hard to show you this way, but the square stops and you're going to join it, bring it down. I'm trying to explain. You'll go from a square to folding the square like this, and where your arms come down, that's where you're going to join. And I overlapped my double crochets. I'm not sure if you can tell on the arm here, but I overlapped when I went in the round. So it would give it a little extra sturdiness. And then just started to go around with the granny stitch in the round, and you keep going down until you get your desired length, and you can do however you want for your ribbing at the bottom or for the sleeves. I'm going to give a little extra rib for the sleeves and the bottom, but anyway, that's coming along quite nice. You can also flare it out. This is a fun thing too. You can add extra stitches and flare it out like a skirt top or tunic length top, and then cinch the waist in. And that is so cute. You know, that would be so cute for a young girl, a little girl. You can make this for her sleeveless, and then just cinch up the waist like so, you know, and have it come out like a little skirt type. And then she could just wear like a little slip or whatever underneath. And yeah, that's an idea. But it's quite quick to work up. Doesn't take too long. This is only, well, I haven't been working on this steadily. So I think 1.5 weeks, 2 weeks, I guess, my progress on it. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, I showed you the hook size, the yarn. Okay, gonna put it away now. These threads, they like to tangle. And when that tangles all up, oh my, it can be quite challenging to get it apart. Okay, the last thing I wanted to share is a new little thing I got for myself. I couldn't help myself. I saw this online. This is a bag. It's a knitter's bag, a knitter and crocheter bag where you can put your yarn in there and it comes out the little grommet holes. And you could put your crochet hooks in there, your knitting needles in there. Has lots of zippers. I'm not affiliated with Amazon. I just wanted to show you what I got. It was not too pricey over there. Little thing that says crafts. Now, this is made out of corduroy and comes in many colors, and I got it on Amazon. I think it was $20. This is the medium size, but I love it. I love it. It's got pockets everywhere. I use it for as a purse. And if I've got a small little project, that goes in there. Right now, just my wallet's in there, and I've got a pair of fingerless gloves in there that I made last year. These are knitted quail fingerless gloves that I knitted. Got those in there, and then it's perfect spot. You see, I can put my book in there. That fits nicely, and a small knitting project like socks or scarf or anything. But yeah, I like it. It's corduroy. I could machine wash it when it gets dirty. That's a plus for me. Has 4 separate grommet holes. The only downfall with these is once your project is in here and you've got that yarn through there, you have to finish. You have to leave that in the bag. So I don't usually use those. That's just me. But anyway, that was my little treat. So, all right, that's all I had to share with you today. I kind of wanted to make this one a little bit shorter. So with that being said, you all take care, and I hope you have a wonderful, blessed week. And I'll see you again next week. So, bye, friends.